my charger, so it looks a little bit higher. So it's not gonna be too long live stream, but I want to get this shit out here. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Anyway, let's get to the music. You know that. Chess box. Star pilot. Here we go. Yeah, let's go. You hating nigga, I can see it in your face. You hating bitch, why you call me anyways? Just fuck the shit, making money every way. I'm in the shit with the pumps for cheaper than the plates. You hating nigga, I can see it anyways. You hating bitch, why you call me anyways? Just fuck the shit, making money every way. I'm in the shit with the pumps for cheaper than the plates. Then say go away, you know I don't ever play. Got your bitch on my side, yeah, better in the place. Then we go for a ride, on the summer race. Couple keys for the G's, real plays on the way. Excuse me if I stay split, duck up with a cake. I can wait, you flunk, put the check up in the trunk. When I hump with a bunch, you go all over the place. Give me the price, the price. Holy shit. Come on, my nigga. Friday, Saturday, we go around the sun. Be making them up here, looking around. We thought this race fell. It's hard with this shit. All this dope for the mix at the spot, like a car, cause the rest say. Yeah, but the same thing, check it out. If you're down, better pick yourself up. You don't got a crown, so think with a cup. So all about you, you're ready to lifestyle. 26 I'm not please stop summoning me. Please stop summoning me. Bitch, I just wanna be free. Bitch, I just wanna smoke trees. Please stop summoning me. Please stop summoning me. This world is some fucking bleach. That y'all tripping, think shit sweet. You hating nigga, I can see it in your face. You hating bitch, why you call me anyways? Just fuck the shit, making money every way. I'm in the shit with the pumps for cheaper than the plates. You hating nigga, I can see it anyways. You hating bitch, why you call me anyways? Just fuck the shit, making money every way. I'm in the shit with the pumps for cheaper than the plates. Oh man. Oh damn, you done drunk the Kool-Aid. Who the fuck says rapper swipes? He just be thinking fool-aid. Rob you out your mind, it's my just must be high as two planes. Thinking you the rock, I thought I seen you in a toothpaste. Rainbows, clouds, and rain is so the same, but you be fruity. Your girl hit my line, I told her, look, don't think of cool days. It's my vibe, I know, you know, they know, that's why I'm stupid. Stop, I lit that man that said you just had to be you, bitch. So go and make that sandwich. With that bread, just hand me. Bell peppers and onions, maybe fun is good with relish. I'm a tourist, so you know that Venus held my fetish. Not into feet, but rub you clean, I scrub inside your pelvic. My jet reach deep inside your trees, your lungs can't help but vanish. Esophagus, we caught the bitch, we tag team on the carpet. Magic carpet, Aladdin, I just went up your box. Damn it, not a cop, but you're asking for your eyes. Brightly. Bright. You bright. You can see. Oh God. Can we like what the fuck is this shit? Fuck out of here. Anyway, yeah, it's not gonna be too long because first I gotta do shit and yeah, don't worry about too much. But I got anyway, yeah. There's no the war is all in the mind, nigga. It was never in the physical. And I'm not gonna go too deep within that because I want y'all to figure that shit within yourselves. But understand this, you know what I'm saying? all wars that played out in history, who said that shit was always I gotta plug this shit in. Give me one second. Who said that oh shit. Who said that shit was all yeah, who said all that shit was all physical? Cause y'all may think, okay, yeah, this whatever been happening in this kind of form in life, whatever yeah, this is war happening in the mind. I mean, this war happening in the physical, but y'all not understanding. Shit plays out in the motherfucking metaphysical first, beyond all realms. Yeah, shit plays out in the metaphysical in all realms. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna pull up both cameras because but yeah, so it's like you gotta be aware that the things you're paying attention to, things you're aware of, become your circumstance, situation in all situations of your life. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it confused. You know what I'm saying? Don't think you're the motherfucking you're the only one experiencing some type of warfare within your mentality, within your situation, in your circumstance, in your life. You know what I'm saying? We're all going through it, especially with these new shifts.
know what I'm saying? These new shifts got us in a space on where, you know, we're actually motherfucking being motivated to think and feel certain ways, no matter the situation in our lives. But we gotta be aware that, see, these things that we come up with certain ideas and thoughts and feelings, we got, it's like, and we gotta make sure we know how to relay it in the proper context in whatever situation we're going on within our metaphysical and physical. You know what I'm saying? Because whether you all like it or not, you know, God actually likes the word in the mind beyond all things, because when we battle in the mind, we're not leading towards genocide. We're not leading towards none of that shit. We're leading towards who has the stronger mentality. You know what I'm saying? And for the motherfuckers to have a stronger mentality in their situation shows that they're stronger and more physically, spiritually, and physically prepared for that individual. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you never. I'm not saying this like this is a bad thing. Like all wars took place in the mind, and you should be scared. No, nigga, you gotta better your worship, better your battleship, your spaceship, whatever you got going on within your circumstance and situation that helps you within that proper language to perceive within your space travels. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you gotta be in a space where you're looking at, even like, it's like, look at your, it's about to rain. It's about to rain. God damn, perfect timing. Look at God. But anyway, look at the motherfucking, look at the world you live in right now, as of right now. Look at that as the motherfucking because this is how we see it. This is how angels see it. You know what I'm saying? And this is how y'all have to be seeing it. This is how natives see it. Look at this motherfucking realm of reality you're in right now. This is your spaceship. You know what I'm saying? This is your mama right here, but this is the form where you create that environment within your spaceship. So this is your spaceship. It's about to rain too. It's about to be perfect. Ooh, I mean, is coffee hot too? Is it hot? About lukewarmish hot. Perfect, and it's about to rain too. It's about to be a vibe. I ain't gonna lie. I might be a little longer on this shit. But yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you want to be hip to things. You want to know. So when you're seeing this shit as your spaceship, this environment as your spaceship, and things of that nature, and you're controlling certain things in your environment, you understand, okay, the things in my environment was what I'm controlling. So the shit that I'm controlling, let me be in a space where I'm preparing to be in certain locations in the esoteric realm to help me with this within this space I'm trying to get within my life. So however I do within my opportunities, within my situations, I know I can relate to a certain way where I can explain certain outcomes and travels within my life to how to sustain some sort of wisdom and knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And that wisdom and knowledge I'm obtaining within my mind. Hopefully that kind of locks in and it snaps in a certain algorithm in the external world where I can see me going through some sort of wisdom and knowledge that I can benefit off those circumstances, situations. So whatever I'm going through now, I can actually be at an all-time high at all situations. Like I'm always in a high hanging fruit area in all of my situations in my life. So I know how to benefit certain areas of my life to be in a certain way of transitioning or transactions or whatever. But you're making that guap, you're making that money, you're making that check. You know what I'm saying? You're making all types of shit in a spiritual way first, then it plays down in a metaphysical way where you just make it in certain other outcomes where it doesn't even got to be certain money. It could just be in a space where you're gaining certain they say aura, but attention really, but you gain some sort of whatever you want to call it. You may gain, someone may gift you some a thing, thinking, oh, you want this present because I just fuck with your vibe. You can take this, or you know what I'm saying. You know, I always make this example. An old lady can come to you and be like, "Yo, you remind me of my grandson or my granddaughter. Yo, you want to take this check because you know what I'm saying they sadly passed away and this and that. I don't want people to speak about death, but it's just examples. They sadly passed away. I want to give you this currency because I feel like you're in this right state of mind and you gotta endure that. Like, oh shit, yo, this is shit." You getting that attention, but that's attention, and it may not even lead to money. It may lead to something else. Like you may go to, it may open you to a certain door in your life where now you can, if you may do music, you make clothes, you can now sell to their grandkids, to their all that shit, all types of shit. You and just being in a high vibrational space. It's just simply like that. You know what I'm saying? So you want to look at it like that at all times. Real shit, motherfucker. You never know what God got for you, how God can play out in His vessels and certain people's vessels, and you can be God's child playing in that certain role, just knowing what the fuck you're doing. So, yeah, no, you know what I'm saying? It's like deep. You know what I'm saying? If you're not seeing it, then you won't understand that, you know, the purpose we have down here is to sustain some sort of way of expressing ourselves, to sustain some sort of way of being an individual. You know what I'm saying? And like when you understand the warfare it starts from the mentality, and you understand the mentality is the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? So all wars that they said was in the physical realm at a point. Who told you those was technically in the physical realm? You know what I'm saying? Because in the physical realm, that's an illusion sustained from the metaphysical that we created to understand the duality purposes of these both natures. So these dual natures, and these dual natures help us understand that once you understand the expansion contraction element towards these things in general, they actually expand you to contract to a space where you understand the role you're supposed to play within yourself, to understand the way you can walk a certain target within your life, so you can get to a certain purposes and paths. So you're just like you be getting idolized on the aisle just by walking within yourself. That's why they create aisles in stores and malls, whatever. Stores, I think, not malls. But then they have aisles in malls. You know what I'm saying? They have aisles in all these places. Why do you think they have aisles in all these places? It's just, this is you being a star walking in that idolized place. So it made the idolization comes from you being a space where you can sustain the knowledge of what you come in within that whatever character you, however you dressed up your character, you're being idolized in that idol, walking in that path, gaining that spiritual wisdom and knowledge. Now you may want to order something, you know, but whatever's on your mind, you sustain that. Now you want to order something, whatever's on your mind. Now you can, okay, I want this, I want that, whatever it was like, or I want this clothing, I want this clothing. It's like your mind is picking out, but your mind is being idolized to be worshipped in a certain space in which what it wants you to choose for yourself. So it's deep. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to see it. Motherfuckers may not understand how to see it, and they may play a certain role where they're playing tit for tat in a certain way where they may not understand where shit is coming from. But if you don't understand where shit is coming from the main duality, from polarity, duality, all that types of natures, you understand the space on where something's actually leading towards within what can actually make you be in a space where it can uplift you within any area or situation in your life, that can uplift you to any feeling that you can get that can benefit you in a current state of feeling, in the current state of being. So that current state of being, you create a beam down here to beam on any situation that you felt like was in a negative way of seeing things, that would negative seed that puts you in a state of maybe confusion, maybe a state of whatever, but you put that beam on that situation. So you're seeing that from all scenarios. So when you're seeing that from all scenarios, the situation or the vampire or the parasitical energy that try to play a certain role in your life, that try to get you in a certain characteristic, it doesn't actually get you. It doesn't sustain you. It doesn't hold you. You actually see it in all parameters, all ways, all situations. So when you see that in all situations, all ways, now you're bettering the state of mind of what you prepare to be as an individual. And whatever you're preparing to be as an individual will lead you to the space of where now you're leading to the area where whatever happens, but you're prepared for that because you know what space you were in to become in that scenario. You know what I'm saying? And whatever space you were at to become in that scenario, now it can lead you to any purpose and lead you to any access or abilities in your life that can get you to a space on where if you're not prepared for, hold on. Yeah, if you're not prepared for the space on where you weren't ready for the scenario, then you got God. See, God's testing you. God wants you to be, okay, child, are you ready for the scenario? Because this is what you've been going through within your life to see if you were ready for the scenario. It might have been your whole life, but it could have been a quarter of your life. You know what I'm saying? Because when God trusts you, it usually gives you the signs. But if you're not seeing it, it'll kind of back off a little bit and play certain roles, like piece by piece, like baby feed you to see if you're ready. And if you're not ready, and you stop playing certain roles that you think, oh, this is not right. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Like Kevin Hart. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Play that energy. It's like, damn. It's like, oh, you not ready? When the fuck you ever gonna be ready, my nigga? My bitch. What the fuck? When you ever gonna be ready? So play certain roles where if you're not ready, then you won't be sustainable to any access energy, to any access point you're trying to sustain to an equilibrium, masculine, feminine, whatever. You won't be ready for none of that shit. And see, God tests his children to get in these spaces. But if you're not ready for these spaces, then what's the point of you trying to access these things if you're not going for the actual gold within yourself? You have gold within yourself. We sculpt out this gold within ourselves. That's why they have a saying, "Oh yeah, I shit out gold." You know what I'm saying? For you to think like that, you had to know you had gold within yourself. Like, oh, I should gold, I should this, I should that. So I'm made from money. I should money, I should gold. So I'm the shit. When you think like that, and you have those kind of mentalities, now you know where these certain stimuli, these things come from, and the certain stimuli these things come from is all based on the perception of where you were as a spirit to be in a space of where you feel like you can sustain these things, sustain these access, and sustain these abilities. You know what I'm saying? Real motherfucking shit. This, well, I ain't gonna hold you, but yeah, but shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, god damn shit, man, I'm getting mental already. I ain't gonna hold you. This shit bomb. But anyway, check it out. Cause I try not to drink this every day, but I'm just speaking to me. But anyway, yeah. So when you understand these things, it's like, now you're in a space of where you're going through certain perceptions, certain realities on where the things lead to you and your beneficial favors and your king queen shit in your area in your life. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of weird because we can be in a certain space of where, like, all right, how I explain this? See, I'm just making how good. All right, check it out. See, when you're in an area in your life where you try to have some certain way of how to see something, like, it's like, all right, so maybe I shouldn't even explain that, because it's like, I want to give y'all two, because I'm giving y'all shit, but it's like, I be trying to think about mine, like how not to give too much pearls among swine, because I never know who's watching. You know what I'm saying? So who motherfuckers can take this knowledge and just use it for themselves and not understand it. And not saying they can even do it, but it's like, I don't even feel like it's comfortable for me wasting my. But like, fuck, I'm gonna say, when you see like things is, for example, it's like the scenarios y'all go through in the metaphysical realm, when it plays out physical, you'll see these things play out physical, and it's different key accesses. You know what I'm saying? And see, it just shows you what sort of space you're in. And if you're not aware and hip enough to see it, aware enough to see it, that you understand that these messages were meant for you and you only. You know what I'm saying? The messages that was meant for you is you now you gotta become the messenger, because God gave you that messenger. Now you gotta become the messenger in that scenario. You know what I'm saying? And in that scenario, for you to become the messenger in that scenario, leads for you to be in a space of where you extort yourself. So you know how to extort. You don't extort others. You know how to extort yourself. You know what I'm saying? And we know how to extort yourself and not others. Now you it's like you go within your senses within yourself and play with those motherfucking things. You know what I'm saying? Instead of playing with motherfuckers' feelings, you play with your own feelings, because you understand your feelings creates the actual external feelings in the actual real world. So when you understand that, now you're understanding the space on where you have to be to know thyself. Because when you know thyself, when you're in a high hanging fruit area, knowing thyself, the fruits you pick are always from the high hanging fruit areas. So when you understand that, now you're going within your internal natures and going through the spaces on where these things derive from. So for you to even create things out when they say Zeus had children out his mind, children out his brain, whatever they said, same thing. These are fruits that you're having within a space on where they're coming out from the top. So how do flowers grow? They start from the stem, they grow from the top. So if it's a sunflower, they grow like it's always like my hair. They grow like that. You know what I'm saying? They grow from the top, from the inside out, though. when they're in that within that space, they're at peace within that scenario. You know what I'm saying? So you understanding that. Now you're understanding the space on where you have to be within yourself to understand how these. It's like you. It's like you're not. It's not. You're not. Well, you can say this, but it's like you're. It's like you're. It's like you're calculating a mathematical area on where something is in that space realm, in that space world. You know what I'm saying? And and once you do that, it's like now you're looking at. It's like you see that now you're looking at it. Once you see face to face, if the image is scary, if the image is beautiful, if the image is weird, if the image is funny, if whatever it is, you gotta know you created that. And this is kind of how you become an atmosphere. This is what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like deep shit. It's not deep, but it's real shit. And when you're in that space, now you're looking at it from the perception on where, oh shit, whatever I'm coming across, I have a certain awareness where I can actually lead to some sort of goal system, and the goals I have within my mind, within myself, become the universal goals. You know what I'm saying? And the universal goals is whatever state of mind you can. And there's no such thing as a universal or universe, but you're creating some sort of unit within yourself to create a verse. So now you understand where a motherfucker came to create a universe. You know what I'm saying? That's Catholicism. If I said right, Catholicism. You know, so that's what it means. But if you look at what space they were in to create that space, it came from the unit. Them being a unit, creating a verse. You know what I'm saying? So now you can see what space they were in to create a word called universe or university or universal, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But understand the term. When something's in that space, it's like you're sculpting out something there, and when you sculpt out something there, that becomes your image. That becomes your character. That becomes your perception. That becomes your Thunderbird, whatever you want to call it. And that in that area, now you're understanding. Okay, it's like when you're in that world, you look at yourself, and you like, oh shit, what the fuck is this? Yo, this shit is dope. But it's like you may not even be aware that even the things you're looking at, the things you may be like, for example, you may be looking at something, and it may not make sense to you at a point. But you're telling yourself, but this shit is beautiful what I'm doing, and this is dope how I'm finessing shit. This shit is dope, and it may be just you looking at things in third person. It may not even be you, maybe some other thing. It may be some creature doing something, but it's a beautiful one, and you can explain it. That's where shit happens. You're looking at that in a certain chakra you're in that space, whether that chakra is a low hanging fruit or your highest hanging fruit, you're looking at a certain chakra point of view. And whatever chakra point of view you're in, you actually dived into it, and you're looking at it from that role characteristic. And when you're looking at it from that role and characteristic, now you're seeing it from the space on where, okay, whatever role and characteristic I'm looking at from that, like that's like when y'all have dreams, and the dreams y'all have is like it'd be some weird dreams like let's say you're looking at somebody at the mall, and somebody at the mall is buying some clothes. Then you're looking at some other person at the mall. You probably looking at somebody like taking a shower in the mall. You probably looking at some other point in the mall, and you're looking at somebody like just examples. It's like you're looking at somebody like eating at the food court. Whatever you're doing, it's like this is your organ. You're just looking at your organ. You're looking at your organ natures. So now this is for you to know what type of being you are to see from that perception. That's the whole point. And for you to see from that perception, you already know you're becoming an atmosphere, because what does atmospheres do? Atmospheres know the all around scenarios. And when an atmosphere knows they're all around scenarios, you gotta know what space you gotta be into. So this is where you gotta understand the colors you're looking at, the numbers you're looking at, the certain what's that word I'm looking for? Patterns you're looking at. You know about all these things. You know what I'm saying? And these things are important, like really important. And you write these shit down and remember these things, because these things will play out in your real life too. I gotta keep covering. I don't want it to get too cold. This ain't cold. It's perfect right now. But yeah, um, yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, so it's like, oh yeah. So when you're looking at that, it's like you're looking at it from that perception, and what you see from that perception, understand the patterns, the numbers, the colors, the people, what kind of people were they? All that shit matters. Like, was it female, all that shit. What were they wearing? Like, this is important because you're looking at these aren't real. This is all different versions of yourself. They're not even people. What you think people be. These are just different. Even if you see somebody you know in real life, that's not them. Listen. Oh my god, this is the person. I don't. I'm not. Should I say it? God, should I say it? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. All right. Check it out. These are technically the people that you actually created from your point of view, from the internal, inside out of the world you were in. This is the perception you had within yourself. That's what that's the same thing that the next person did between you and the next person did to you, and he did and she did. This is what we all did. This is how we all create minds so we can come together. The mind is the first body. This is how we came together in the first place, in the mind. That's an environment. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at it from that space, it's like you're looking at it from natures of where things play out from that role in this first place. When you come down from the 7th, 8th, 9th dimension, come down to the 4th, 5th, and 6th dimension. You're in the 4th. Now you're in that. You're related with each other. You're like, oh shit, y'all fucking, y'all all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that. Hey, motherfucker, it's like deep. It's like, it's deep, my nigga. It's like you gotta know how to see shit. Because if you don't know how to see it, then you'll be lost in the sauce thinking, oh shit, this person I seen in my dream, oh, they were in my dream, oh, that means they were thinking about me. Oh shit, that means I was in their dream and they see me and I seen them, and no, it ain't like that. It could get to that. It depends on how you're seeing it. Like, it could be a dream, like you see somebody in that space, and in the next couple of weeks, or next day, or next week, or next month, or next year, they see you in that space. But if it's really potent, and you're really in that area in your life, it may be a stream like, okay, you see them in that space, next day they see you in this space, and it's the same dream, but it's like that's the mind, that's the first body. It just doesn't appear like that because how we're relaying with each other. Weeks, guys. I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. Jess Brock's back. Tell your friend. Guess who's back? 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 You know what I'm saying? Real shit. But and shit like shout out Eminem, you know what I'm saying? Some shady face ass. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Just when you know you're back, you understand all this knowledge, because like from a person trying to understand these knowledges, they have to know it within you. If they don't ask you for these things, then how the fuck will they know about any of this shit without you? Because it's all about you. You know what I'm saying? So when you understand it's all about you, you have the perception of where you come through all areas of your life, and walks of life, through all areas. Yeah, Miss Coffee Crab, and you know how to relate through all areas. But yeah, just know how to see shit. You just know how to see shit. You know what I'm saying? But just, you know what I'm saying? I think that's pretty much all. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all. I didn't want to have a too long live stream, but that's kind of I want to break down. Just know the war is in the mental. Is in the mental. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers may think to themselves, "Oh shit, the war. This is a physical war. We're going to war with this shit. We're going to war. I don't even know. They wonder what country to be talking about. I forgot. But we're going to war with this country. This war country going to go with us. Like, no, it's not. It's all in the mental. And whoever told y'all going through that war is currently going through the war within themselves. Keyword themselves, mental. So it's like however space they were in, they want the whole world to be in that space too, because they're in that mentally prepared space within themselves, and they feel like it's okay to express that within the external realm, not understanding they're trying to get y'all in the metaphysical world, getting y'all lost in the mental, and y'all talk about the physical. So while y'all dead talk about the physical, they're in the spiritual and talk about the metaphysical. So y'all always had the war in the metaphysical. So there's nothing really played out in the physical. It's all in the metaphysical. It's all in the mind. You know what I'm saying? Real motherfucking shit. And if you don't understand that, then you'll be lost forever, 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 ever, forever, ever. You don't want to be lost forever, forever, ever, forever, ever, ever. You don't want to be lost for that type of time, and you want to understand your scenarios and know how to explain these scenarios for everybody. So I'm the Archangel Jangelo. I come with all scenarios, and I swoop y'all out y'all low hanging fruits and get y'all to a high hanging fruit area so y'all can learn. And then y'all gotta thank me. Just do better. Once you know better, you do better. That's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? If you don't understand that, you get lost, and that's ours. But beyond that, Jet Spark, Star Pilot, and we out in this motherfucker.